So in the previous episode, my guy made his home debut, but the Rangers, they are stinking a bit, but that's not going to be the issue. Our issue is playing Houston. They're the second place team in the AL West, but we also received a goal, break the single season home run record. The record is 73, and look to the calendar right quick. He has to play a 3-game series against Houston. He might get called to the home run derby, so we're looking forward to that, but we're going to try and at least make an attempt to get close to the record. Let's get going and play Houston. It's going to be an interesting one. And, of course, they got their worst pitcher. We got our semi-best pitcher, but we're going to have to do good. And I do not want to play the City Connect jerseys. No. Comment below if you do not like the City Connect for the Rangers. If you do like them, comment why. Let's go. So let's go see. My guy is number 9. Can they stop putting me at the bottom feeder? Seriously. He is not a bottom feeder hitter. He is a top 3 at best. Stretching out a little bit. 36 home runs. He needs another 37 to tie the record, which that is not going to do. Also, yes, that is his number 27. He had 17, but unfortunately, Nathan Eovaldi has 17. And I don't know how it is in MLB The Show in numbers, but he can't take that number. So he's going to have to stick with 27 for the time being. And right now, he's the only person that basically has gotten runs. And there's a runner on second here, so Ronel Blanco is going to try and pitch to him. There's the pitch. Line drive, foul. As of right now, though, he is dominating at the plate. My guy's a right fielder with power and only 1 error, which actually surprised he got 1 error, but hopefully he can do better later on. There's a line drive left field. That is just short of the wall. We're going to keep running. I do not care. Uh-oh, we're going to get down. Get down. Safe. So he got double his first hit of the game. And he adds more to his hit streak. That is now 17 straight games. Just like his number he used to have. Unfortunately, 27 is the number he has to stick with. He can't do 26, though. That is a retired number. And he can't do 25. That's used by another. There's Ryan O'Hearn, who is a Ranger. He was traded from Pittsburgh, which also gave them Sebastian Wilcott, which I did not like at all. And botched and slide in, safe. There's Carlos Correa at third. He was a shortstop at one point for the Astros. Then he spent some time on the Twins, and then he returned to Houston. Now he's the third baseman. And that was a good slide. He has ran in and slide. Get dirty. The dirt really going up the way it is awesome too. Good graphics there. Ryan O'Hearn is up, and there is the pitch. Grounded to third. Correa botched it. It's gonna be close at first. He's safe. And that is an E5. Let's see what happened there. That was a hard ground to third, and he hit his wrist. Let's see how close that was. Not that close. He was out, but he was safe by half a step. And the Astros are in their poor performance, but we have to take advantage of that because we need to get at least back in the second place. And there's a long drive. Center field. Whoa, that's up there. Where'd it go? Oh, my. 471 feet. I really want a 500-foot home run, and Coach, please get out of the way of the camera. And that is a monster home run. It's 37th of the season. Also, I forgot to bring up, I do like the vest jerseys. I don't know if they still have them out there somewhere. Somewhere on eBay, they probably have the vest jerseys. And if it was me, I probably would get one, but I am broke. So if you guys want to help me, make a living, you can guys hype the video up so more people can watch. Or join memberships or super thanks, whatever works. And that is another home run to left field. Forget about it. And that is just short. There's 26 right by number 7 and 34. Johnny Oates had that number. Nolan Ryan had 34. And Ivan Rodriguez had number 7, which Tyler Antonio Duper cannot have that number if he played for the Rangers in real life. He can just make a custom jersey. So that was a good hit right there. And bang. And now is 2-9. Spencer Arrigete is on the mound. And he's got to deal with a superstar. And I just realized the bases are loaded. So if he gets a grand slam with the bases loaded, that's what bases loaded is, a grand slam. If he gets a homer with the bases loaded, that's awesome. Down the line. That's fair. 1 run scores easily. Botched it. Get that 3rd run in. The throw, not in time. Bases clearing double. Woo! He is dominating. Down the line, and they knew it. Burgers, that was Josh Jung that scored. I think that was Brandon Lowe. No, it's Danny Jansen. So Ryan O'Hearn, single. No, he had single earlier, but he got on base on an error by Correa. So let's go. Grounded up the middle. He gets another hit, and I'm coming home. I'm coming home. That's right. Scored 13-2. In your face. And I'm up 4 for 4. 2 doubles, 2 home runs, and I'm still batting. Okay, let's just get some pop in that bat. Whoa, that's good swing. Left center. It was center field. Goodbye. Into the green. I missed the green. Comment below if you think Ranger Stadium, the classic one's good. Also, fun fact, that's the second stadium the Rangers were in. They were in Arlington Stadium originally. He's got 39 home runs now. 1 more away from 40. And usually some would say go to the next game. But right after this, I'm going to change the jerseys. I'm going to go at least one of every jersey for these 3 games. And now Zach Cole, he is 0 for 3. Strikeout, fly out, ground out. If he pops out, that's the cycle of outs. And that is a grounder. Good play by Jung from his knee. He got him. Goodness. And he knew it. Look at that. That power. There's Carter and Nimmo right by him. Same height. Can they ever fix it? I will never know. Mackenzie Gore gets his 8th win. Ronald Blanco gets his 8th loss. So 8's on one side. On for me. 5 for 5, 3 home runs, 2 doubles, 9 RBI. So that was good, but we're going to go use a different jersey. That's why we're going back to the clubhouse. And I scored every single time. Not too bad. Not too bad if you say so myself. So that's pretty good. And what's going to happen here? All right. So we got extra inning, and we got more studs. And we got 11 now. So let's see if I can use that to fix the... That was gold, by the way. You guys could screenshot that. And look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. He needs at least 34 more home runs to tie the record. And he needs 210 hits to break the record. And yeah, that's going to see some improvement. So let's take a look at something that I might need to adjust. Because, yeah, we're going to have to raise up the discipline a little bit. Because discipline is important when you're playing baseball. So we're going to play our second game against Houston, and we're going to have a different uniform. No City Connect. Let's do the 1977 jersey. Those were one of the earliest jerseys of the Rangers since they came. And I moved up to number 7. Thank you. And Josh Smith's playing shortstop again, so look at this. They're showing pride with the Texas bat, and we're going to skip that cutscene. And Nathan Eovaldi, who has my number, is up. Well, it's his number. He was there first. But let's see what happens here. Base hit to right, and that is going to be a single from Christian Walker to lead off the second inning for the Astros. They won't score on this one. Never mind, they do. This game likes to jinx you, but there's 2 on. They jinxed each other. Hunter Brown's to pitch for the Astros. And the pitch. And that is gone! Number 40! He got 40 home runs, and that is the best way to get 40 home runs. And he is already sending a message. Houston, you have a problem. And his name is ajmarkle. That's my real name, by the way. And look at that. Jansen's happy seeing that power. Boom. Destroyed in a hurry. He does not care. And now, with 3-2 lead, Christian Walker, who had a single earlier, now there's a runner on first. I think that's Yordan Alvarez. All right, buddy, don't even try. Don't even try. Don't even try. All right. That was a hard line drive catch. And now, dynamic challenge. And look at that. He's got that eye of the tiger. So Hunter Brown's got 49 pitches. He needs 1 more to make 50. And it's the bottom of the fourth, so he just wants to get out of this inning right now, but that ain't happening. His 50th pitch is another home run, and that one's out. Come on, get out. Whoa! 483. Dang it, I was hoping to be 500 feet. Instead, it's another home run, and he is making this guy work. It's 4-2, his 41st of the season now. And he is just crushing it and flexing. And they're going to show that replay, and it was a high one. That was one of the highest home runs he ever hit. And if that ball hit in that white fence back there, that would be awesome. And Hunter Brown's like, oh, man. And now is 4-2. Runner on first at Brian Abreu. Oh, I remember him. He hit Luis Garcia in the playoffs, and it's off the end of the bat. Don't you catch it. Don't you dare. Too much air. I guess too much airtime on that. And it's 4-2 still. Jordan Alvarez. Oh, no. No. I'm backing up. I am backing up. That's a base hit. We're going to throw it in quickly because we can, and that's a long throw. But Jordan Alvarez is one of the most dangerous hitters on the team along with Altuve. And is now 2-4 still. Okay, and there's 2 on. And who's on the mound? Roddy Munoz. So he's 2 for 3, and he's got 2 outs. So let's just get one good swing. And oh, that's a little bit early, but deep to left field. That ball is back. It's gone. 3-run home run number 42, and he knew it. With his 6th home run of the series they just announced, and 42 home runs total, he is sending a message. Don't cross him. He will get on to you guys. He just went off in a hurry. He just went off with a loud crack and a bang. And now there's Michael Otanas, who is signed as I think it was a minor league deal. He's pitching, and there's the pitch. Grounded to the shortstop, third baseman, and out. So we got another win, and we're going to do a different jersey. And 2 games to and that was huge. And Valdi gets his 9th win. Hunter Brown gets his 6th loss. And now with 3 home runs, he's dangerous. #1 prospect in the world. We're going to go to the next game and probably see if I could, I don't know, check if I need to get more tools to rank things up. He's already got 40 home runs, and he is dominating. He's got 14 studs. Well, tokens, actually, to help with his tools. So we're going to go to tools, and we're going to raise up the fielding because he needs to keep working on that fielding. He needs to kind of improve. That's all we can really do, and now we're going to choose uniform. We're going to choose the 1986 jerseys. That's pretty awesome right there. I did 94 several times, and once again, I'm 7th in the lineup. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to keep raising up my overall as more I can get up. Oh, ooh. Love the graphic right there. And make some noise. And Old Texas opened in 94, and they have similar records. And that glove. I think I'll change before the All-Star game, because I don't like the glove. I think it's bad. It's disgustingly, very disgusting in terms of color, and I don't like it that you can't change the color, it looks like. Some of the gloves in the game are like, you can't change the color. There is what it is. And there is the pitch. Up. That's in the right, and wow. Okay, we're in trouble. Alrighty, Cody Bradford is pitching, and we're going to watch it. Base hit the right. Jerry Pena does it again. And he's going to make them pay a little bit if he scores. Alright, let's slow them down. And let's take a look. Uh-oh, Bradford's giving up a run, and he's giving up 1 hit. Okay, time to rock their world. And there's the pitch. There we go. Left center field. Get out of there. Tie game. And I like the watermark 428 feet right there. So that ties the game. this is the pitcher that the Astros got international, and he is pretty good for what they're saying. So I like to see it that happens in real life. See that swing, bam. That was a line drive. And dynamic challenge alert, and it's still 1-1. So we gotta get on base. Tatsuya Imai is still on the mound. And there's the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. That's gonna drive in the run to give the Rangers the lead. And now he slides in feet first with a double. So he's already showing aggression. And there's Michael Hellman, 1 for 2 of a single. There's 2 outs. So he's going to have to really dominate this guy. Let's go. And botched. Slide safe. His 3rd stolen base of the season. He's a little risk taker, but he's got to keep that up. And they got a new pitcher, Brian Abreu. Let's watch here. And they call ball. No, strike 2. Yikes. Okay. Full count. And we're going to show that aggression. Get down. I'm going to steal. And he didn't swing the bat. Dude, swing the bat next time. Goodness, man. I do not like it when they don't swing the bat. It doesn't matter. We're winning 5-1. Haha. So it's 5-1 Rangers. It's not like they can score like 4 runs or make a big rally out of it. But that's not happening. Left field, and whoa! That is in the upper deck! 463 feet in the second deck at left field. It's very rare you get hit in the upper deck when you're at Ranger Stadium. Even more rare when you get in the 3rd deck. So that's going to be a secured victory right there. He just went off with a bang! And now Cole Wynn's on the mound, and here's Cam Smith. And he's going to try and rally the team on a little bit if he can. But it's 8-1 Rangers. That's in the right field. That is going to be caught. And we win the game 8-1. We use 1 jersey specifically from that we didn't use, and that makes it a victory. Chris Barnes got the win. Too bad in my guy's 9th loss. Yikes. And the Astros got swept. So he definitely finally helped the Rangers avoid a sweep and not a losing streak, because they usually lose the first game and then they win the rest, or they're inconsistent. So sweeping the Astros definitely helps on their Lone Star battle. So before I can go to the next appearance, though, I need to switch some things up a little bit, because I do not like the... I don't like the notification right there. You just let me know, hey, you got a bat, you got a bat. I get rid of it when I sweep through. So I'm going to look at the fielding glove. I do like it's an A2000, but I don't like that you can't change it. So we're going to go back to the Heart of Heroes one, and that's pretty much it so far in terms of like... Wait, there's more equipment I didn't know about. There's new... Oh, I forgot. There's new eyewear. But I think I'll leave that alone. And the pregame workout and the gum, I don't really care. I want diamonds on every single one of my equipment, but that ain't happening. Let's go up. Hey, invited to the Home Run Derby. So we're going to be facing up with some of the best in the world. Harper, Marte, Camaro, Alonso, Denver's, Juan Soto, and Cal Riley. This is going to be interesting. I had the least power on the team, 6'7", but my at-bats per home run are very, very tight. So I'm leading every single one of them home runs. I just got to stay focused on getting a big hit after every single one. And leading the entire league in home runs is pretty good. But Home Run Derby, it's going to be interesting. And as the stars shine, the Home Run Derby. And look at that. Love it. And let's look at the jerseys. And wearing the All-Star socks and everything. Giving a hug to Riley, shaking hands with another guy. I couldn't tell for a second. And it looks like it's someone number 2. Maybe it's Gunnar Henderson. And let's go hope that I can dominate, because I really want to be able to show who's boss. I don't know if it's Gunnar Henderson, but whoever it is, I got to be ready. And I think we better be hoping. So I'm leading off. So, whoop, it's one too early, like Aaron Judge. That's the new thing. I know they made the Aaron Judge thing where he swings too early. And that's a line drive. Foul. Okay, gotta really focus. Up in the air and caught. So he's already hitting home runs in home run derby. Up in the air. That's just short. All right, power. And gone. Upper deck. I gotta hit a lot of home runs. Like, a lot. Because I do not want to get eliminated early. So, that's pretty good. That's hard. And I was jammed. I should never have swung at that. That was deep and gone. Barely. Whew. That's a good swing. Short. Dang it. That's a hard line drive. It's also short. Dang it. That's a line drive. And wow. Timeout. I need to calm down. And let's see. Some guys helping him out a little bit. Teal. A Rosarena. Okay. And I believe that's... who is... I forgot who that is. I know he's on the A's. You guys... Maybe it's Rocker. There we go. Crushed. Way out of here. Let's get at least 15 home runs. Because if I can get 15 home runs, then I might be able to make it to the next round. Because he's going to be dominating. Whoa, that's high. But it's also pretty short. 10 home runs. There we go. But unfortunately, he knows he went a little late. Oh. Okay, 10 home runs. Get out of there. Nope, he is stuck with 10. Come on. Get another home run. There we go. All right, so I got to hit 420 feet home runs. And that's foul. No home run is an out. And 2 outs already. Let's avoid the out. Up. So I got 11 home runs. Let's see what happens. We really don't want to see all that. Let's just go to the next user batter. And I got eliminated early on. Least amount of home runs. That one hurt. Juan Soto won the MVP. That was going to be hard to do. My guy doesn't have a lot of power compared to them, so that's not entirely his fault. But that's okay. I really didn't want to focus as much on power as I used to. But now, let's go back to our next appearance, the All-Star Game. And, of course, they put me 8th in the lineup. Good job, guys. Yay. Okay. And I don't see any Rangers in the lineup with me, so let's just use it. And we got Tarek Skubal as our pitcher. How ironic. They got Zach Wheeler. Now, there's a guy that's going to retire in 2027. And it's going to be interesting to see how it goes here. If Zach Wheeler had one more start, I think he probably would have done better than Skubal. But who knows? But he also already does in terms of not giving up as many hits as Skubal. So maybe it's time to kind of break Wheeler a little bit. Because I do want to make sure that that those guys do not mess up. Skubal will not mess up with the National League hitters. Zach Wheeler will learn. And All-Star Game in Philadelphia. That's where the All-Star Game is in 2026 this year. And yes, they are now wearing All-Star jerseys. They're not wearing like they're in the whole All-Star color jerseys that match the team color. Those were ugly, and they decided now they wear the team uniform with the All-Star logo. And it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. And the All-Star Game Philadelphia, love the graphics. Love the graphics. And look at this. The fans are going crazy right here. And love this graphic. They really stepped up the graphic a little bit more. It's more curved. And it's on Xbox, by the way. I may have a PS5, but I am not going to get the show on there yet. Because I'm broke, for one. And two, I think I'm just going to do one at a time. And they show all these All-Stars. And hey, way to leave me out. Way to leave me out, American. I will not forget this. And we're winning 1-0, but let's see if I could show my power in a hurry. This is where I'm going to make them pay for leaving me out in their thing. That's what you get for leaving me out. Way out of here, and that is gone. He just shushed the fans. Shh. Shushing the fans. A 2-0 lead, and he is jogging in. I wish we had a different All-Star jersey to pick from, but that's what they chose for the Rangers since they're the visiting team. And the fans looked over, and they were like, whoa. And Jackson Merrill is up, and hold on. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Timeout. What the heck just happened there? Okay, that was weird. I do not know why that was blacked out. That was the strangest glitch I've ever seen. And that is going to be a good throw-in. If you guys had that glitch happen with the number in the All-Star game, you guys comment below, but that was weird. But hey, more content. And Jacob Webb is on the mound. Let's put him in a web. That is out of here in a hurry. Way upstairs. Goodbye. Upper deck 462. They may have scored 3 runs in the previous inning, but I just had another run. And Jacob Webb, who was a Ranger, I think, at one point, just got rocked by a former team. Well, not former team, a former team. Whew. And now Jackson Merrill is back, and we're going to go in a little bit. Going in. He was not hit one over my head this time, even though it's the All-Star game. And there's our teammate, Fairbanks. And now we're going to throw it in slowly. Like the All-Star had, let the red tip right there. And now it's 8. Are you serious right now? Come on, guys. I can hold those guys. That's what you get for taking the lead. We're going to fight back. And that is out of here in a hurry. Way back there, 467. Not bad. Making up for them falling behind. And he's making a comeback in a hurry. And now it is 6-9. Yikes. They got 1 run. Let's see if they can get 2. It's Dennis Santana is up. The pitch. And he will do it again. Left center. It is way gone. Only down by 1 thanks to that home run. He's cooking. He is cooking. And the All-Stars are pumped. They're thinking, how did this guy have this much power in his bat? And that was destroyed. And now the time runs at second. Jordan Alvarez, my guy. Show Mason Miller who's boss. Get a good swing. Okay. That's the last time we'll trust an Astro in an All-Star game in that situation. I'm kidding. That's a joke. So, I want to know who got the loss in that one. Really? How? So we get 4 for 4, 5 RBIs for nothing in the All-Star game. That was a tough game, though. This is why the Rangers need to work on their bullpen, and looks like we're going to have to go to our next series against Atlanta. And I'm going to... Oh, wait a second. Let's go do training. We're going to do the... let's go back a little bit, see if I can work on... Oh, reaction. We can raise our reaction up a little bit. Hold on, back up. Never mind, we won't back up. Spencer Strider's pitching. He is 7-8. Yikes. Leiter's not doing that good, though. He's 3-8. So let's go look at new roster. We're going to use the 1980-77. Actually, 77 jersey's fine. Not Senators. And are you kidding me right now? Putting me in the bottom of the lineup? I do not like you right now. You keep putting me either 7, 8, or 9 bottom of the lineup, and I'm literally like the hottest hitter on the team. So I don't know what they're thinking. It's like, oh, we're trying to make you develop. I am developed. Tie right now, 2-2. The pitch. And that is out of here. Rangers take the lead, and that is way up there. Off the upper deck and into a second deck. So Teddy was off the upper deck and second deck, but you guys get the point. 45 home runs. He is getting close. Very good, close game. His dominance is rising up. And he gave an all-star performance. So Spencer Strider's already got 59 pitches right now. Imagine pitch number 60 is his biggest mistake. It is. That is in the right center, and forget it. 409 feet. 6-2. So I'm hitting as many homers as I can because I have been given a goal to break the single-season home run record, and I am going to hit as many home runs as I can possible throughout this series until I do. And now Jack Leiter, he's holding on his own a little bit. I just hope he doesn't have one bad inning and blows the lead for us. That's a ground ball. Hearn throws to Leiter, got him. Good job. 6-3 now, okay. And let's see if I could get ready to get powerful. But if I were the Rangers, I'd go for a big opportunity to get a big home run. Dylan Lee's on the mound. And it's a lefty this time around. And, oh, that's hard. Left center. Get out. Get out. It ain't getting out. But it's going to be caught at the wall. All right, Dylan. You got me that time. But, oh, Aaron Bummer. And it's time for some power. Bases loaded. The pitch. Uh-oh. Hard. Left field. It is grand slam. A grand slam home run. And Aaron Bummer is like bummed out. We made him bummed out there, and they are pumped. And that was destroyed. That was a big one right there. Because it looked like it was not going to be deep enough, and then it went over his head by a mile. And just like that, we have an 11-3 lead. Eli White, former Ranger, he is up with 2 outs. The pitch. Fly ball right field. That's going to be a base hit. Dadgummit. There was absolutely no way I was going to get that. No way I was going to be able to get that. It was like Oppo power. I got to be careful. And Hae-Sung Kim is up. He's got some pops. He's hit 6 home runs. And looks like there's some speed at first, though. So I got to be cautious. Base hit to right. I got to throw a third. And the right field. I'm running. Caught. So we win that game, but unfortunately, that was a big one for us, but not exactly the best in terms of my hair. Flying out is not good. 20-game hit streak. So we're going to go back to the clubhouse and see what happens here, because I've already got myself grinding for hits and everything. Hey, I got a care package. Sweet. Maybe I'll get a new text from my agent or something. I do not, but I can go for that package. Maybe I got a diamond in there this time, like a diamond glove or something. Nope, definitely not it. Neurodrive, sell that. Nope, that's new. Diamond Elite Sliding Glove. Not the diamond I'm looking for. That's too much of a common. And for some reason, you can't sell Nike, so that's not good. And now tools. We're going to raise our power up, and now we're at 78 overall, so that helps a lot right there. Maybe I might go into the middle of the lineup instead of the bottom feeder of the lineup, so that way I don't have to worry about being last stand. And, of course, I'm the bottom of the lineup. Can I at least get some redemption here? Because at least I try to help the team out a little bit. And let's see. Let's take a look. I'm going to go with the Knights 86 jersey this time. And I am so disappointed. It's like, we're going to put you in the bottom of the lineup. You're a top hitter. Oh, good connection, Brian O'Hearn. I beg your finest pardon. I don't think so. Love the graphic. And with all the new graphics and everything, and ooh, is that their City Connects right there? No. Yeah, it is. And that's one of their best ones right there. And it kind of resembles the 74 Braves with the legendary Hank Aaron. May he rest in peace. I know he was a legend in Atlanta. And briefly Boston, and then Milwaukee. I think, actually, no, he didn't play for the Boston Braves. He played for Milwaukee because Boston moved to 1953, and Aaron didn't play until 54. And Grant Holmes is pitching, and we're already losing 2-1. Okay, and we already scored here. And we tie the game. No chance to stop us. 451 feet, and look at them. First off, I love the A's jerseys, and look how close to City Connect. I do personally like the look of the jerseys because it gives the great nostalgia they need. MLB, Nike need to take notes because that is the type of jersey I like. But I'm not a Braves fan. I'm a Ranger fan for one. And second, those are expensive. Jerseys are expensive. If you guys want me to wear a jersey like that, or maybe wear some old Rangers jersey, you better be liking and hyping the video up. And that is destroyed! Whoa, come on, that is back there. Oh my! 505 feet? I beg your finest pardon! 49 home runs. He's literally like 4 away from tying the rookie record for home runs. That was over 500 feet. Whew. Destroyed. Oh my goodness. That is 500 feet. Yikes. That is the first time he hit a 500-foot home run in the majors. He's hit a double my 500-foot home run, but that was 500 feet. And this is not even in Colorado. That's in Atlanta. And we're going to quickly throw it into second, and booyah. That's Ronald Acuna Jr., one of the fastest players in hard hitting. And sport 2, Dylan Lee. I have not forgotten you, buddy. I'm going to make sure you don't slow me down this time. Pitch. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you get. And goodbye. 473 feet. Whew, that was destroyed. And he's like, I can't slow him down. 50 home runs. He is less than 5 to get the rookie record broken. So I think he needs like 4 to do it. But that was crushed in a hurry. And it's still 5-2. Marcelo Dubon, who's one of the fastest runners in the game. He is up. It's a base hit, and I better throw a third. And if he tries to throw a third, he is going to third. Buddy, have you not heard about my arm? That was a hard throw to third. And look at that. The Braves are still losing, but they got the most hits. Yikes. 6-2, Joey Wentz is on the mound. And let's do this again, buddy. Oh, perfect. Right center. It is gone. Crushed. Opposite field power. And Wentz is mad. He's like, dang it, dang it, dang it. 51 home runs. And he's pointing to the sky, crushing home runs because he can. And now Cole Winn is on the mound. Isung Kim is up. He's 1 for 8, 0 for 4 today. He could get a hit, but I can still get the guy out of third. Deep into center field. Hurry, get there! Caught on the run by Evan Carter! And that is caught on the run. And that's a huge win. DeGrom gets his 12th win of the season. And once again, slow down the Braves hitters. And just like that, we have won this game. And I'm going to go to the clubhouse again so I can get another jersey to pick from. I think I might use the 2014 jersey this time around for if they have it. And let's see, you got one more game against Atlanta. Then to go to Chicago if we want to go to that. And take a look here. And we got to work on our fielding. And raise that up a little bit. And then we have to look at this. Can I look at this so far? Oh, we can do our hitting coach again. You know what? A little extra training. Let's see. I think I want to work on my power. Get more tokens. I got to get more tokens. So, we got one more game in Atlanta. Mackenzie Gore's on the mound facing Chris freaking Sale. And I'm number 8 in the lineup. And Wyatt Langford's in the lineup, so that's good. I really like Wyatt Langford. Got some speed. And we're going to use the Road 2014 jersey. Got a little bit more white bolder on the text. Does make it a little interesting, stands out. But if I had to give my personal opinion, I prefer red. So that's just me. And there he is wearing the... Well, even though there's red on the outline, there's also white in the bold. So Chris Sale is facing off against the Rangers. Pitch. There's a drive deep to left field. Chris Sale just met his match. Way up there. 447 feet in left field alone. And he is going to be raising his tokens up by a mile after that. So he's got 52 home runs so far. If he can get 55, I think that breaks the record for the most home runs in a rookie season. And, okay, Chris Sale's still on the mound, holding his own, giving up 5 hits on 3 runs. Ooh, that was a little bit late. That is deep into left center and over his head! 4-1! And Chris Sale's like, dadgummit! He could not believe it. Whoa. Oh, whoa, that's a different camera angle. Come on, let's go see it. Let's go see it. Let's go see it. And they don't show him jumping right there. Great. Mackenzie Gore is trying to hold on, but it is a 4-3 lead, and Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. I'm backing up. That guy's got pop in his bat. And they say Ronald Acuna Jr. is MVP. So I wouldn't test that. Uh-oh. Good throw. It was a light throw, so... All right, top of the 7th I just saw. And the Rangers apparently did some draft, apparently. That's what's been showing on the draft pick thing, but we're going to be careful here. Joey Wentz is on the mound. His team is down 4-3. Let's see if he can try to slow down my guy. Nope, he won't. That was a line drive. Way gone. Oh, my. That was a line drive home run, too. And Jake Berger and Brandon Nimmo are like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That was destroyed. 54 home runs. And he is just making his presence known. He went off in a hurry. And now it's 5-3. Robert Garcia is... Wait, he's pitching early? Did they put Fairbanks on the closer role instead of him? That's a base hit. And, oh no, they're trying to see if they send a 3. Well, I beg your finest pardon, my dude. You're out by a mile. He is dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous, and more dangerous. And I'm batting again. Okay, and there's nobody on, 2 outs. So let's just focus. Jose Suarez is pitching. Never faced him yet. And there is the pitch. Grounded. Shortstop will make the play, and he's going to be out by about a step. Oh, my. Good throw. I'll give him that. Credit where credit is due. And Peter Fairbanks is on the mound. I think Robert Garcia lost his job. Ouch. Let's see if Peter Fairbanks can actually do better. He did horrible in the All-Star and took the loss. Line drive, base hit. Okay, buddy. Try this again. That was a good throw in. And Fairbanks is still pitching. Can he slow things down? Or Hyun Kim take advantage and get a 2-run homer and tie the game? Let's see. The pitch. Oh, that's deep. To me and only me. That's the ball game. Sweeping the Braves. And that is a big win. And was Wyatt Langford happy and smiling? Mackenzie Gore gets the win. Fairbanks gets his 21st save, and Chris Sale gets his 6th loss. I'm a little shocked, though, they removed Garcia. I guess he was giving up too many key runs. So he 3 for 4, flew out, actually grounded out into short to first, so that was not good. And big win nonetheless, though. We got our tokens up by a lot. But I'm going to focus on see if I can raise up the fielding reaction, because that is one thing that I've noticed that I have been kind of struggling a little bit. And there we go. Raise that up a little bit. And now with all that, he did pretty good in this game. So that's a pretty good game for him. He has 54 home runs so far, but he's still got a long way to go before he passes Barry Bonds, which it's in progress. Very good season so far. So he's got 63 games left. So that's one good thing about it. And what I like about Legacy here, according to the Outlook, they are showing off his power. And since he's in his first year, he's definitely doing good. He needs 19 home runs. And he needs 194 hits. And he needs 99 RBIs in order to tie the record. So that's it for now. Next episode, he's going to go surpass Barry Bonds. And once he does that, he's going to end up being a new legend in terms of goals. But we'll see what the next comes. I'll see you next video. God bless you, rock. Don't forget it.